Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a quick review of my brand new Olight S2R Batten Series 2 in pure copper, so stay tuned. So yeah, I just recently purchased this, it arrived yesterday in the mail. Previously I have used the S1R Batten, which is the first generation. This, I think maximum is 900 lumens, and this has been my everyday carry. It's fantastic. I mean, it's a great little torch, fits in your pocket or in my work bag, and I use it all the time. Most of these Olights are all sort of magnetic charged. You just plug this into the USB and then that just clips on. I've got about 3 of these chargers now, so yeah, they all work. And I've just recently purchased the L-Dock as well, which I'll show you a little bit later on, and that's really good. I just got that attached beside my bed, and then I can just attach any of these flashlights to it to charge at night time. Yeah, obviously this one's a little bit larger than the S1R, and this is the second generation. So it's obviously a little bit brighter, the battery lasts a little bit longer, but being solid copper, it's quite a bit heavier. So just really quickly, this magnetic tail clip for the battery, rather than having the whole sort of section comes apart. I tend to put a little label on the battery with my name on it, with just a little label maker and phone number and an email. That's just something I always label all my things in case I lose it and someone decides to give me a call or send me an email to say they found it. Yeah, the magnetic tail clip, and it's really good. I use these all the time for camping or just general day-to-day use, and so this pretty much magnets onto any metal surface, which is fantastic. It has a blue bezel top, just like the other one. This one's a little bit flatter. It's got some information on there. It tells you the maximum lumens, and then it's got some numbers and letters down here. Basically, they just refer to the cool white colour, and it's a colour rendering index on the top there. This has a side switch like my other one, like the smaller one here. For this one it's a little bit different. It actually tells you the LED indicator light, and it just tells you the battery level. So basically green means it's above 70%, if it goes orange or yellow then it's between 15 and 70%, and if it's red it's below 15%, which means it's time to charge it up. It's pretty easy to use. Obviously it's got just the one button, so it's different levels of brightness, but whatever level you set it at last, it's got a memory, so it'll go back to that same level. You hold it down and it goes to moonlight mode or firefly, which is half a lumen, and I use that all the time. If I'm getting up to go to work in the morning and I don't want to wake up the whole family, I'll just use that moonlight mode and then sneak out. You hold it down to get to the low level, which is 15 lumens, and I think the battery on this one will last about 100 hours. Medium's 120 lumens, and that's got a 14-hour life on this particular flashlight, and then high is 400 lumens, and which will last for 4 hours, I believe. It's also got turbo. You just double click it, and then that's 1150 lumens. It'll last for 2 minutes, and then it'll step down to 400 lumens. For my work one, particularly this one, if I'm putting it in my pocket, I tend to lock it out so that it doesn't accidentally turn on. And to do that, you just hold it down. It'll go to moonlight and then it'll lock. So when you go to press it, you'll see the little red light. On this one, it just similar kind of thing, just sort of lights up. Maybe it's a bit hard to see there. And then to unlock it, you just keep it pressed. But I use that all the time when they're in my pocket to make sure they don't accidentally turn on. I charged this up last night when it first arrived, and it took about 3 hours to charge up. I think it takes, according to the instructions, about 4.5 hours to fully charge. I like this little clip on this one. On the first generation, there was this little area here that when you go to put it in your pocket, it would somehow get caught on the material when I put it in my pocket, whereas this one here, the second generation, it's flush, so it should go in a lot better. Yeah, the first generation you can flick the clip around, but it still sits pretty broad. It sits out of your pocket. I'll probably keep it this way and just keep it in my pocket, bezel up. What else can I tell you about this one? Oh, the other feature is strobe. So if you triple click it, it goes to strobe mode. Most of the time I either use moonlight, or if I'm at work, I use probably medium. What other features? It's waterproof to 2 meters. It's drop proof to 1.5 meters. It's got a 3 or a 9 minute timer, which I don't use all that much, but I have used them previously, especially if we're camping and the young boys, you know, my sons want a night light, you know, and I'll put it on for 9 minutes and then that's it. Otherwise I don't know really why else you'd use the timer. But yeah, being the copper, I mean, it looks amazing. It's got this really good knurling there, which a bit more grip than the first one. I never really had too much trouble with the knurling of the first one, but this is certainly a lot more aggressive and it's a bit easier to hold. The copper there should be some oxidation or some patina after a little while, so it should change colour, which will be interesting. Otherwise, yeah, the big thing is just the weight. It's a lot heavier. But so far I'm very happy with these torches. I mean, they're all fantastic. And yeah, I'm excited. This will be my new everyday carry for the moment. And if Santa's good, I might get a different one again for Christmas. But yeah, that's about it really. I'll quickly show you the L dock for my charging, and that'll be about it. Alright, this is my little L dock, and I just mounted this beside my bedside table here. So the magnet just sort of pops on top there, and then when you want to charge, it's just a matter of getting your flashlight and popping it on the top. So you can see that, or maybe it's a bit difficult, that's red now, so that's charging, and when it's fully charged that'll just turn to green, that little LED light on the top there. So yeah, this will pretty much fit most of my O-lights for charging, which will be excellent. Yeah, the other way to charge it is, I mean, obviously this is just any USB that plugs into my computer at work, or you know, a PowerPoint here, and then that magnet just clips on the end there really easily. It's pretty amazing when you think that these little torches here I use all the time, and then this is what I used to use, I don't know, 30 years ago. This big mag light that I used to use, 4 D cells batteries, and you know, take it camping, but I was always worried about it because it would just chew through the batteries so much and didn't really put out an amazing light. This is just so much better. But this, I'm very impressed. Alright, well that's my review, and thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, put some comments down below. Thanks.